Hey, what's good, peoples, man? Before we get this episode started, it'd be dope if you toss us a like, a subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on those bell notifications, man. We truly appreciate it.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
I should say. What should I say to these niggas at this point, man? Bitcoin just crossed like 50K. So I'm up, motherfucker. Fresh off Qatar Air, auto bus, motherfucker. Might read the Quran, so what, motherfucker? And I've been using margin since I started. With old hoes in my DM, was she retarded? I'm never going backwards in life unless the bag is just right or vacuum seal airtight. Now I'm back on the flight. Oh shit, it smell like gelato. Think it's coming from my book bag. I'll watch it tomorrow. Man, your bitch don't even look bad, but I bet she swallowed. Never rob foreign in Philly, it got too many potholes. Niggas wanna ride the wave, don't need no apostles. Out LA with some vatos, MS-13 shit. Or in the pool and caught the hand, you with like 13 chicks. I put my niggas on the tray and now the whole team rich. We might just take a day trip, cause she ain't seen shit. She still a texting nigga phone on some routine shit. But excuse me, miss, I light a blunt to start my day. I might get fried, motherfucker, haha. Bitcoin just crossed like 50K. Yo, I don't know what else I should say. What should I say to these niggas at this point, man? Bitcoin just crossed like 50K. So I'm rich, bitch. Hotel Rio Zanzibar, yeah, I tip, bitch. Plus Ethereum just hit like 36 shit. Shorty yelling, no lie, boy. It's like a worldwide tour. I'm in the spot, in the crowd. Ain't had no phone service, baby. Why would I lie? She tried to throw a brick into my rod last July, but I wasn't fried. You try that shit again and it's a nah for a nah. Back on Qatar Air, Dar Salaam to Dubai. They say I shouldn't go there, it ain't no hoes there, but I got 30,000 on me trying to make it grow there. Too late, left my phone there with the location on. Used by my iPhone, but couldn't locate the joint. Every space that I inhabit, I seem to attract the baddest. Put my team on my back for practice. 10K, that's the package. If you don't have it, I'm sorry, shit. I could recommend some YouTube classes. I don't know. I light a blunt to start my day. I might get fried, motherfucker, haha. Bitcoin just crossed like 50K. Yo, I don't know what else I should say. What should I say to these niggas at this point, man? Bitcoin just crossed like 50K.
Good morning, investors and traders. Bitcoin has smashed that 50K points level, and the big question now is what is next?
I can definitely see us hitting at least $100,000 by the end of the year. It is not outside of the realm of possibility.
Bitcoin just crossed like 50K.
He became intoxicated with life in those big cities.
Go rap. That Northeast is the nigga MacBook anonymous, that no VPN on, so you know what time it is. Nigga MacBook anonymous, I need 100 racks right now. Nigga MacBook anonymous, that no VPN on, so you know what time it is. Nigga MacBook anonymous, I need 100 racks right now. I can make $1 million with my eyes closed. Just need a tight stop loss and sip a hydro, and I'll be fine, Joe. I learned to use my mind, Joe. Before my effort, you could waste a lot of time out here. That shit is precious. $300 plate when I ate that just for breakfast, and she thought I owned the Audi 9, that's just in Texas. Soon as the flight land, I'ma trade with my fam. My NordVPN say I'm in France, bitch, I'm the man. How come money's the only outcome? And niggas going to run their mouth or just get rich without them. 20,000 on some options, my account is popping. Phone ringing, they was copping, even had him knocking. I'm back in Florida, her ex can't afford her. She said he had a phone, saw the text, then he called her. Told you to buy Bitcoin, it was at a quarter. She about to cause a shitstorm, this ain't what we ordered. Yo, let me take care of this. I'll talk to the waiter. Yo, some shit.
This is the end with no place to go.
Nigga MacBook anonymous, that NordVPN on, so you know what time it is. Nigga MacBook anonymous, I need 100 racks right now. Nigga MacBook anonymous, that NordVPN on, so you know what time it is. Nigga MacBook anonymous, I need 100 racks right now. Lord, I need 100 bands. Fucking some shorty made like 20 off of OnlyFans. Put that on KuCoin, let's do a margin trade. Borrow 100K, nigga, now let's get paid. You know if Shiba Inu go crazy again, you ain't gotta worry about saving again. Airbnb all Saturday in LA. First class with 2K, bitch, I pay without wait. Hey, yo, go rap, plus I know where the hoes at. Me and your baby mama go back, but I won't expose that. Rebull account up 150%, but still I'm late on the rent. At least you know it was sent. I'm back in Vegas, that chick should've paid us. She smoked up all the trees and woke up all my neighbors. Told you to buy ether, that was like a favor. A 5K a feature, shout out to my haters.
This is the end with no place to go.
Nigga MacBook anonymous, that NordVPN on, so you know what time it is. Nigga MacBook anonymous, I need 100 racks right now. Nigga MacBook anonymous, that NordVPN on, so you know what time it is. Nigga MacBook anonymous, I need 100 racks right now. Go rap. It's like 6:37 a.m. or something over here, but it gotta be 8 p.m. somewhere. It's never too early to achieve. Eyes low, so what I see, some as dull as can be. Friday morning on the beach, right before we go eat. She hit the blunt 2 times and don't know how to speak. Said she kinda like girls, but don't know how to eat. And she just moved here, so nobody beat. I'm trying to build that brunch appetite to bring me back to life. And I'm hitting whether she black or white. Like best friend asked her tight, she half is nice. I'ma probably let her fuck if she asks me nice. Atlantic City passing dice, that's the light. And I'ma still buy Bitcoin at half the price. I'm still paying for flights, just keeping receipts for a business write-off. Taxes doing some week. Long flight to Ghana, how the fuck I'ma sleep? And if I can't drink water, then how the fuck I'ma eat, man? Every time I wake up, the only thing that's on my mind is get my cake up. Every time I wake up, the only thing that's on my mind is get my cake up. Get my cake up. Every time I wake up, the only thing that's on my mind is get my cake up. I open up a pack of woods, then I blaze up. Then open up the laptop and get some trades up. It's never too early to smoke backwood filled with some dope. I'm just thinking about both. Young boys trying to cope, they just think about coke. Politician shit is a joke, they just think about folks. I'm in a full-out war on poverty with student loans plus the PPA robbing me. Nobody as hot as me. I just caught a tan while sitting on the beach with shorties who just flew in from France. I ain't famous, sorry shorty, I just look like the man. You ain't know when I was broke, they was cooking your man. I couldn't get a break from the QB to my boy, he trying to get a cake. Say she only grabbing the 7, thought that bitch could wait. Tells from riding on the back of the bus. The one lesson that I learned, nigga, poverty sucks. So every time I open my eyes, you know what it is. And I ain't God send the addy, shorty know where I live. Every time I wake up, the only thing that's on my mind is get my cake up. cake up. Every time I wake up, the only thing that's on my mind is get my cake up. Get my cake up. Every time I wake up, the only thing that's on my mind is get my cake up. I open up a pack of woods, then I blaze up. Then open up the laptop and get some trades up. We just tryna have a good time. 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 Back out, I'm also show my ass out because I'm getting cash now. This shit really ain't fair. My torso kinda bare, but what's Philly on my back? Now you thought I wouldn't cash out, then check my fucking background. Now let me start the countdown. I damn near ran out the opium. It's over cause I sold it to the last clown. All I do is black out. I'm something like my dad. I had pads as a Chad. I'm a motherfucking tad. Too much for the industry cause I be smoking anything. We mix with Hennessy, turn friends into enemies. I'm the fucking Trinity, power to infinity. Driving an infinity with chronic in my skinny jeans. Niggas are just mini-me's. They jock me and they mimic me. They endorse anything. I'm a boss mentally, so it's gonna take some innovative hating to belittle me. The dopest in the history, the POTUS of the city street. But let me get my groove back. I'm Ben. I thought she was a white chick. She light skinned. She said that a man was lame. I'm not him. And if I'm not the man in here, I'm top 10. But soon as I come down motherfucking stairs, I see nothing but trees and the bees down there. It's cheese out there. I put my team out there. I've been here for a week. I might leave out there. I might just bring 61st Street out there. GC out there. My nigga, we out there. They thought we was gonna starve. We gon' eat out here. We needed you ain't getting nothing cheap out here. Or free out here. Worldwide, I'm riding on the jet now. Seattle, where it's at now. My shorty told me slide. Disease is worldwide, so I always wear a hat now. And plus, she got the pack now. You need to hit my jack now. I'm just a fucking black cow. Poster / stepchild that made it off the steps now. From black and when he rap now. Big Dog had a long vision. I was stock gripping ever since I saw his psychics. The plot thick and I'm living sequentially. There's some different energy. Like a Rothschild spiritually, but Dre physically. Maybe it's the weed, and I'm saying anything, but you better believe these niggas gon' remember me. But let me get my groove back. I'm Ben. I thought she was a dyke bitch. She liked it. She said that a man was lame. I'm not him. And if I'm not the man in here, I'm top 10.
Shit's sliding, bro. Sliding.
So there's basically 4 asset classes that makes a person rich, and there's lots of more, the subheadings and all this. But number 1 is a business. The richest young guys today start companies. It's called Facebook, Google, Apple, stuff like that. Number 2 is real estate. So what my rich dad taught me is a combination of being an entrepreneur in business and entrepreneur in real estate. It's that combination I pay no tax. And I make a lot more money. Okay, so a lot of guys who have a business, I say, well, how much real estate you got? Without real estate, you pay tax. That's the problem.
Act still the loudest. I almost touched 100,000 in public housing. She still gon' hit my phone now, cause she want smoke. And the ex used to live downtown, but he went broke. And when they come to West Philly, bitch, I'm the hope. And if you looking to invest with me, then here's my quote. I might just cut my loss, but hold the stock if I can. Bust down to half a P and give a quap to my man. All I know is being broke is not in the plans. And a yacht out in France with a dot from Japan. I don't think another rapper's hot as I am. I would be more humble, but that's not who I am.
And then there's paper, which is stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and savings. That's what most people should be. And the reason savings are good, paper is good, like stocks, bonds, mutual funds are liquid. You make a mistake, you get in and out real quick. Called liquid. The trouble with these two, you make a mistake, you're there forever. Can't get in and out. So that's why you gotta be very smart before you go in. And the last is commodities.
Money mission go. Just check my credit. That shit only is 660. But shit that's better than the niggas that get lit with me. I had to change. I found some people that get rich with me. Nothing's the same. I'm on the plane. I'm selling all the Mary Jane. I can't call it. They say they ballin', but don't come to every game. It's retarded. Niggas that lost they had a plug out in Austin. He tossed me that shit regardless of the risk that it cost him. The profit came too often, man. I damn near run Bank of America in the black AMG with the crazy interior. When we first walked in, you might have thought they were scared of us. They see that bank receipt, you know they gonna take care of us.
That's why oil. And as the price of oil goes down, people say, "Are you losing money?" I said, "No, because in the U.S., if you deal in oil, you get tax breaks. I invest $1 million in oil, I get 800,000 back. So I get 80% return day one. So oil is very, very profitable. That's why I don't invest in oil stocks. It's very different. And so if oil goes to $20 a barrel, I'm still cash flowing. I'm still making money. So it's at about 40 right now. Hope it doesn't go too much farther, but I still make money. Okay?
There are specific numbers that we see in nature all the time. Together, they're called the Fibonacci sequence, and it goes something like this. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. You may know this pattern. The first and the second add up to the third, and the second and the third add up to the fourth, and the fourth and the fifth add up to the sixth, and so on. The sequence was first described by mathematicians in India about 1,300 years ago, and it was introduced to the West in 1202 by Leonardo of Pisa, aka Fibonacci.
Fresh from out the Hollywood hills, but still, I'm goated in Westville. The rumors that you heard, babe, you know that it was real. White sand on the beach, I know how that shit feel. And I ain't got no bitches, babe, you know that was Lil. Not me, in Mexico I be, but headed back to Texas and El Paso we might be. I didn't read your long ass text, don't mind me. And no, I cannot hit you back, I'm driving. How I'ma light my blunt, I'm curving the chicks that niggas want. For the 6 shots, he tryna get the bitch drunk. Niggas lame, why you ain't got no game? My millionaire bitch asks, why you ain't got no plane? Life really be lit, don't mind her babe, that's not my chick. I took her to Atlantic City, that's not a trip. And if you didn't know, she can leave, but her life gon' be difficult. I make it easy, believe me.
But in addition to the numbers themselves, you also see the same ratio between Fibonacci numbers showing. So when you divide almost any Fibonacci number by the one before it in the sequence, especially the larger ones, you get the same number. 1.618. The Greeks discovered this long before Fibonacci, and they called it pi. Today, it's sometimes known as the golden ratio. Pi was purportedly used by the ancient Greek sculptor Phidias to illustrate the idea of physical perfection. He said,
help her take off a bra. Tesla Y, hands free to the bar. Flight was pretty far. Baby, I'm trying to drink 10,000 CDs. I'm withdrawing from the bank. I was on 60th Street selling my tokens. Now I'm out in Poland with a French model smoking. If you want a shot, then the big bottle's open. I should be on the block with my dip out and open. Or the one in Frisco, she fuck with crypto. I told my Jersey dip, but that bitch slow. My Philly chick know how to get dope. She a nurse, do hair and strip, yo. I told her that I changed my job, can't be a failure. Unless I done seen so many boats, shit I'ma sell her. And if you didn't know, she can leave, but her life gon' be difficult. I make it easy, believe me, so check me
All
out.
other set of patterns in nature that are based on what's called the golden rectangle. A rectangle whose side lengths are successive Fibonacci numbers like 8 by 13. This rectangle can be divided up into a series of squares whose lengths are also successive Fibonacci numbers. In this case, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 5, and 8 by 8. When you draw an arc from one corner of each square to the other, they join to form a spiral that resembles many of the spirals we observe in nature. From the unfolding leaves of a desert succulent to the arrangement of those pine cone lobes and sunflower seeds and the shells of some snails. The math, you guys, it can be beautiful too.
If you right now have $1,000 in your bank account, if you're watching this, you have $1,000 cash, you are 10 doubles away from $1 million. You're 5 doubles away from having $32,000. You're 13 doubles away from having $8.192 million. You're 14 doubles away from $16 million. It's a doubles game. So how soon can you double your money? That's truly the game. Can you take that $1,000 and double it to $2,000 in the next year? So the next thing is, now it's $2,000 you have an account. Now you are 9 steps away from $1 million.
Just logged off of MetaMask. That's why I store cheddar at. They hating, but bet you that I'll make more money than niggas ever had. Baby, don't pop that trunk. That's where the bundle's at. Yo, 45K, that's what I did in the day. And if you got a business plan, send it to Dre. I would've made more, I listened to Tay. Yo, I smell like weed and cash. I like trees and math. I used to be on 60th Street, feet and bags. Now it's a 2020 E-Pay speed and pass. Bitch, look, I own an investment fund. I'm the destined one. I need a business class ticket just to come and food Clico with my chicken just for lunch.
Like now it by so fast. Like I just knew it was going to last my life. Like time went by so fast. Like I just knew it was going to last.
You may say, Pat, I already have $100,000 in my account. Well, guess what? You're 4 doubles, 3 doubles away from $1 million. All you got is, it's a doubles game. This is a piece of cake when you'll learn it's a doubles game.
Just logged off my Nord VPN on 4 seasons in. I'm yelling at the Sixers, we got floor seats again. Bro, just send me a picture of the horse he be with. I got a migraine, don't know if it's perks or champagne. Shorty almost threw up, she can't hang. I just put 10K on KuCoin to trade. Let's go. The price starting to scale, my merch starting to sell. I used to front him halves, but he just purchased the bell. Told him he gon' get bagged if he talk work on the cell. Hey, don't talk that shit to me, bro. Hey yo, look, I sit in the boss's place. She had awful taste. Her ex-boyfriend was the man till he caught his case. But last week I heard he just sold his car for base. Like what the fuck?
Like time went by so fast. Like I just knew it was going to last my life. Like time went by so fast. Like I just knew it was going to last.
So the question then becomes what? How soon, this is the real game of doubles. It becomes 2 different things. Risk tolerance, because you got to know yourself when it comes to money. Your risk tolerance, depending on the age you're at, if you're 65, your risk tolerance is going to be lower than you being 22 years old, right? So you have your risk tolerance, you need to know you. Then the other part is time horizon. What is your time horizon? So time horizon could be, I want to have $1 million by 10 years from now. Great. If it's 10 years, what do you have right now? Then you have to play your doubles game. How many doubles do I have with the $17,000 to get to $1 million? It's a simple game.
I didn't bring like enough weed for the fattest wood, but like I brought enough that just in case it fell overboard, I wouldn't be that upset. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not
on my boat, but I don't know like where my weed dropped at. They hit my phone, but I'm on T-shit, I'ma be right back. I'm on my boat, and I don't know like where my weed dropped at. I'm on my boat, hey. I'm on my boat, hey. I'm on my boat, and I don't know like where my weed dropped at. They hit my phone, but I'm on T-shit, I'ma be right back. I'm on my boat, and I don't know like where my weed dropped at. I'm on my boat, hey. I'm on my boat. I'm on my boat, the coolest nigga from the East Coast. And Cozumel, hot as hell, so my t-shirt soaked. Before we found crypto, we would be so broke. But money don't change niggas, so I be so low. Trading deep brain chain on the back of the train. Now I'm backpacking on planes, I'm still acting the same. Dropping ashes in the ocean, floating. Jersey Shore boating, Wildwood with my beach shirt open. Niggas asking for advice like I'm the crypto spokesman. Should be happy that my bitch don't roast them. You getting too close, fam. The backwoods thicker than clothespins. They might be on my DMs, but I don't know them. I'm on my boat when I don't know like where my weed dropped at. They hit my phone, but I'm on T-shit, I'ma be right back. I'm on my boat and I don't know like where my weed dropped at. I'm on my boat, hey. I'm on my boat, hey. I'm on my boat and I don't know like where my weed dropped at. They hit my phone, but I'm on T-shit, I'ma be right back. I'm on my boat and I don't know like where my weed dropped at. I'm on my boat, hey. I'm on my boat. I'm in the wheel, feeling lit off a pill, ain't miss a meal. Shorty wanna do it again, that shit was real. When you not getting bills, you see how they really feel. All around the world, but back to West Philly still using the airline miles. Some shits be coming in piles. And when I'm back in town, my chick be coming in gowns. And if I smell like loud, it's cause I'm digging through pounds. The shit you wanna do in the future, I'm living now. I'm really a walking testament of the pros to this investing shit. Follow the Vuv, I'm ingesting it. Boat life does contribute to whole life. She been choosing the whole night. You still wanna go right. 3 shots of Casa mixed with a whole Sprite. You ain't been as lit in your whole life, but you acting so nice. Plus you look so right, and we on the boat. This type of shit just don't come twice.
Dude, one time I smoked with somebody out here.
Really?
Yeah.
A stranger?
Yeah, she was talking. Fucking God, no. She had music down there, and she came on the road with her friend. And her friend was like so embarrassed. He touched like stops people and like just fucking talks and shit. And I'm just like, hey, you have a cigarette? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, I do. And she's like, they just running up on us. We're not sharing.
Pour up. Even the smartest person know that he don't know jack. That's why I'm listening to Kodak, trying to get a Rolex. Bitches be trying to slide, but I ain't even home yet. And I already feel fried, but I ain't even smoked yet. Must be the kratom. Niggas got their hands out, that must be the save 'em. You think you my mans now? The fuck? How you asking for help when I needed a loan? You ain't even say you broke, you barely answer the phone. Oh, fuck. It's up again. Main bitch asking about trust again. I'm not sneaky, I'm just quiet. Really don't feel like lying. Don't fuck with a road trip, but usually only flying. I ain't bragging, I'm just answering the questions that you asking. I can let you get my map if you gon' text me for the back. Nothing personal. I got shit to do, but I can work with you, and that's just an alert for you, so you don't think I'm curving you. I hope y'all know I got love for y'all. But I'm sorry right now, I can't fuck with y'all. Right now. I need some introvert time. I'm probably chilling the fry. Just let me get some shit off on my mind, and I'll be I hope y'all know I got love for y'all. But I'm sorry right now, I can't fuck with y'all. I need some introvert time. I'm probably chilling the fry. Just let me get some shit off on my mind. So now not disturb again. Shorty and the feelings thinking she's curved again. Yeah, I heard your friend. I told you I was trading, but she seen me in the mix, and I ain't even mad at her. I just never should've hit her. Problem shorty face, man, I just nipped him in the bud. But why could you fall into love that I can't kick it in the club? You say it's principles, but I'm the man. It ain't that simple, so, but I just think it's typical. Like, are you even listening, yo? I just need a boat so I can skate around the coast all by my lonesome. That last swing trade was a home run. Now they probably think that I could loan some, at least probably pay their bills so they could think I'm real. I tried to teach them and it's crazy, they ain't take that deal. But a nigga will sit waiting for a paycheck still. But what I did was take that skill that made that build, and so I did it by myself. Yes, it made me feel. I hope y'all know I got love for y'all. But I'm sorry right now, I can't fuck with right now. I need some introvert time. I'm probably chilling the fry. Just let me get some shit off on my mind, and I'll be back. I hope y'all know I got love for y'all. But I'm sorry right now, I can't fuck with y'all. I need some introvert time. I'm probably chilling the fry. Just let me get some shit off on my mind, and I'll be back.
With a smile that warms me blue and blue.
Go rap. I just woke up on some money shit. Started like 10 years ago. Now bitches recognize me up the street. They be like, there he go. Barely let him near me though. Her baby dad getting insecure. Don't be a weirdo, bro. Big bitches bumping out the stereo. Just sliding through the city like what that feel like. Plus the pack I dropped last night was MacBook price. Plus you know the rap's outright. It's fat bitch nights. And I'm crafty, I snuck gas on my last 2 flights. It's like the last time I took a loss and shit. I was getting sauce with my Austin chick and dropped my cup on some coffee shit. But I'm just talking shit. Cause she came with a friend and they all got hit. I just made it to a Benz from some walking shit. Had some bus stop blues till I bust 5 moves. I took a loan, made some trades, had no choice but get paid. Now niggas know when they see me, they say that nigga Dre. I'm about my money, babe. One thing about me, I can't afford to do shit for free. Cause see, I'm about my money, babe. I wake up every day and day how I can get paid. Cause hey, I'm about my money, babe. One thing about me, I can't afford to do shit for free. Cause see, I'm about my money, babe. I wake up every day and day how I can get paid. Cause hey, I'm about my money, babe. Damn, I can sleep again. I ain't closed my trade and didn't peep again. That just cost 2 G's, my friend. Luckily, I still got some tree to flip. I have a P a piff. Worst case scenario is no Neiman trip. I prefer overseas and shit with my vegan chick. Sipping a mojito, got tortillas with the vegan dip. I'm an economic genius, reaping all the benefits. Tax write-off king, not a regular citizen. Used to fuck with stocks for the dividends, but if it's not volatile, now don't even mention it. Gotta take a gamble if you wanna get rich. Pop out of steak trips, get your girl some fake tits. Rose with the steak shrimp. Before you get that, let's just start with the basics. You gotta learn to take risks, invest and save chips. Wanna leave the country, take trips where it's sunny. Eat lobster like it's lunch meat, nigga, get about your money. I'm about my money, babe. One thing about me, I can't afford to do shit for free. Cause see, I'm about my money, babe. I wake up every day and day how I can get paid. Cause hey, I'm about my money, babe. One thing about me, I can't afford to do shit for free. Cause see, I'm about my money, babe. I wake up every day and day how I can get paid. Cause hey, I'm about my money, babe. Go rap. I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. I said I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. I said I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. I said I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. I've been trading crypto for 72 hours straight. As a matter all and half a blunt to help me concentrate. Check my phone, it's kinda late, so I ain't trying to compensate. Cause even if she don't got a ride, she gon' find a way. Like, where you trying to slide today? I'm probably thinking in my head, maybe South Texas, LA for breakfast. She think I got a checklist, but nah, I'm just living in my business ran by sexist. We only hire women, got 100 missed calls. 20 of them was about chicken, 30 was about business, the other was from bitches. They all trying to kick it, but I ain't trying to do it cause the charts look stupid. That's a lot of price movement, so I put my money where my mouth is. With some foreigners parked in front of the house kids, with some foreigners getting drunk on couches, in the back of any function, doing anything I wanted. And now I'm glad you make that assumption, because I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. I said I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. I said I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. I said I'm just a West Side nigga with 100 missed calls. That's probably why these bitches pissed off. Call my phone, but if I don't pick up, it's probably cause I'm stoned. I'm probably about to bone. She got my location like you probably not at home. And if I'm not at home, then I'm probably not alone. I'm probably trading stocks, I'm probably checking charts. She trying to pull up my block so I can bless the box. I put her on the FaceTime, she used to text a lot. Like Dre, am I the only one? No, the fuck you not. Stop, sir.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 480909889 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Brandon Blanco. Oh man, I got 100 missed calls tomorrow. Yo, I got 100, checks. These chicks love me. 100 missed calls from bros. This shit's funny, man. She just want me because I'm tall and get money. Plus my old bitch love me. I flew within 6 countries. I used to throw the Robins on the rugby. I swore that I was Dougie cause your bitch is still a fuck me. And my iPhone gon' die if she keep calling. And Mike Joy gon' cry if I keep calling. Man, I'm breaking all the records. Just flew a bitch from Texas, but I still take her to checkers cause I'm balling on the budget. I used to hit the app free just to be starting. Now if it ain't 300, shit really don't mean nothing. I'm hopping out fatigue commas every other 3 summers. Soon as she see me coming, she don't really mean nothing. She just start dick eating, dictating, dick hunting, dictating, talking all it goes like a Freemason. I'm higher than free bases in the deep matrix mixed with weed tasters. Me and God can probably be neighbors. Girl, if you hate me so much, just get over it. It's better than you taking the bus or being sober shit. And plus, you know the phone company wanna know what's up with me. You got 100 missed calls. It's silent when you ring. No, I'm with my old shorty. She just buys me better things. Yo, what the Yo, my God. Hello? What?
Jesus. Damn. Okay, sir. Oh, man. That was a good fucking
Yo.
That was a good fucking time, bro. I was that heavy, man. Yo, I mean, to give my own summary, shit was super smooth. I think your production choice that you chose here is very, very high tier. I fuck with the production heavy. So that alone, mad replay value. I fuck with the content a lot because this is, I mean, you know, I've been in the crypto for a minute, and I know it's been around for a minute, but now it's starting to get even bigger, and it's always growing. You know what I'm saying? And people are very, very hesitant to jump into it. So this is kind of dope, especially on a hip hop end, because you see hip hop is trying to get into NFTs and all sorts of shit now. So this is just a dope kind of awakening, especially for the younger cats. You know how hip hop cats, when they're young, they don't know what to do with their fucking money. They go out and spend it on strip clubs and all that bullshit to look cool on Instagram. But this is also a dope take on that type of life. And I fuck with like the content as far as you talking about glow ups. You talking about how shit changes lives, but you also, you do that slick shit. Like I fuck with your pen. Like you add in some slick word play. You got a very clean fucking flow. So you always just bouncing around. And it's just digestible. It's a good time. It made me want to double check on my fucking portfolios and all that shit. Homie in the comments was like, I just Googled MetaMask, which is funny. I got fucking a million fucking tabs on my Google Chrome because of shit like that. I got my MetaMask wolf staring at me, fox staring at me. And it's just, I think this is just an eye-opening project, but it still keeps the vibe of like, this is like some smoker shit. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying? If you're not diving into the crypto part or listening that full on, it's like smoking type shit. Like this made me want to just chill, you know, kick my feet up and fucking eat a sandwich type shit and just chill. And it's just something I want to have on in the background. Like I feel like this is some study type shit too on top of that. So you get the best of both worlds. If you want to pay attention, you might learn something. You might get bravery to fucking invest and do some crazy shit. But if you don't want to listen, you got dope music that's digestible, bro. So yo, real shit. Yo, I congratulate you, bro. This shit is dope. I fuck with this. I fuck with it. Yeah, real shit.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I wanted to make some shit where I know my biggest shit that I ever made was Digital Nomad, and that was where I'm kind of just talking shit, basically. So it was like talking about like trading and all of that, but just basically just talking shit, but still having crazy bars and flowing and having multi shit like that. So really rapping. So I knew going into this, I'm like, all right, bet. I just got to basically find ways where I can talk my shit, but also be educated. Like not just basically be flossing or telling everybody what I'm doing or whatever, because that's usually what I be talking about, is just regular shit that I was doing, or regular life that I was flying here or doing this or being here trading this. Or so I wanted to do that, but also instead of just talking about it briefly, really go into, all right, bet if you do this, if you do that, this is what you can really do. You know what I'm saying? Like be more detailed with it. And then that made it so that it's easy to make songs, because it's like, all right, bet you just break down. I want to tell them about this. I want to tell them about that. I want to tell them about this.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell it's literally you. I mean, you're giving out free work. You're giving out free game. You know what I'm saying? You're teaching people clearly shit that you researched and experienced. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's dope. You can hear that. But I am going to do, you know, I'm not going to nitpick because this ain't the official review, but I did fuck with the skits very heavily, but I feel like they kind of dwindled down towards the second half. Like you stop incorporating them, which it's a lot of shit that like hearing them and stuff like that. Like this is a lot of shit that I had to learn when trying to get my finances, like getting in check. And like, you learn so much, and it's just like, bro, the white man's game is wild, bro. That motherfuckers is slick because they will find any means possible to make money, and they're ruthless about it, bro. Like they are ruthless about it. So it's dope to hear those skits and then hear your take on it and that type of shit. And like the intelligence shows, like it's there, bro. Like high key, you're gonna drop this to midnight, and niggas is gonna probably be in your DMs. You know what I'm saying? Niggas you grew up with, niggas you went to school, like, oh, so you caking now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's good? Help me out. I'm gonna hit you. Nah, I'm about to bet you. Nah, it's dope. Like it's dope to see something that you're super not to sound, that's a fucking no pun intended, something you're invested in, but you mixing it with the hip hop and keeping it very hip hop. And also like what's dope is the intelligence shows, because you got a very old school, almost like a, you know, old school MF Doom type guru type flow, and the sound, like the deepness in your voice is very dope. So it's gonna be relatable to these old heads who probably don't know how to use a computer or have a Coinbase. But it's like that kind of delivery. it makes people think, like it programs you to think what you're saying is simple, but it's not. And that's what's fucking dope about it, is there's layers, but it's also like you do a lot of slick shit. Like I catch a lot of slick shit with the pen and I fuck with it. Like I'm a big fan of penmanship. So I think it's dope, bro. I think this is a dope, complete thought. And I think you pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? But yo, tell us about it. Like I want to know the inspiration. Like what just hit you? You know, I'm gonna make something I love. You know?
Got you. I know usually it's just I feel like I delved in so many different types of not sounds per se, but just different categories of shit I like to rap about or shit I like to talk about. I started off just basically originally my first tape ever was just me telling stories of just everything, whereas I was broke, regular, just going to the store, shit, watching people rap outside the street, just actually making breakdown whole songs, having a party, but nobody got bread to put money together for weed, just breaking down stuff and making stories. So this is just basically like the latter part of my life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make music for like the last year and a half. I released music for like the last year and a half. I was doing shit, starting a business, doing all types of stuff. So this was like basically, I feel like my first tape type of concept of just explaining everything and telling the stories of what's going on. But like, this is the latter part of my life. So not the latter part of my life, but versus this is like my fourth tape. So this is more complete as far as like my rapping and how I'm putting stuff together basically. Cause it was easier even to make these songs. I felt like I didn't overthink none of these songs. I just, whatever it was, I'm basically just going to be able to, all right, break down. This is what I'm trying to get to people. All right, bet this is what the verse is going to be. This is what this hook is going to be. Make it simple instead of verses. Just rapping and trying to break down off of basically how you know what I'm saying, coming into it with an idea before you even come into it. That's how I basically came into this. So it was easier to make because I had a lot of shit to talk about. I didn't talk about shit or rap or have nothing out for a year and a half. So I had a lot of stuff to break down and bust down. And with the skits and all of that, I wanted to use those to give people an idea of like, as far as what I'm talking about. But this is the backbone of it. I'm talking about flying here and getting a car and being in the crowd and spending money, blah, 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 doing this. But this is how I'm saving taxes and investing into this and doing this. And I wanted to have that stuff in there to basically be able to tell people like, all right, this is cool, but this is also cool. You know what I'm saying? This is just as cool or not even more cooler than the fucking profits and the stuff that comes with that stuff. So
I mean, that's one thing that, you know, you learn being amongst or learning into the world of like the wealthy. And the one thing that a lot of the wealthy all have in common is they don't pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that people don't know.
I got that one of my first Jones, my first tapes, the Black Hole Theory. That's like my second tape. I made that like 2016, but that's like one of my first lines on one of the first songs is "You could call me Wesley Snipes, I give a fuck about taxes." This is way back then, so I've always been on that type time. But this is like basically more detailed of R&B. This is how you get away with it, though. Just giving them a line of I ain't doing it, or I'm spending bread, or I'm not paying taxes. This is how I'm not. You know
there's so many things that people just don't know about. Like as simple as like even shit like fucking. You got motherfuckers with you got a 401k, but you don't realize that shit is not legit. Like that shit could fuck you over any day if banks decide to do what they want with your money. But then like motherfuckers don't know about like the different types of like life insurances that you can put into that are tax free. Like you won't get hit. You know what I'm saying? And them shits have ceilings. Them shits will protect you type shit. And there's things that people, I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, there's a lot that black people don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that we don't grow up knowing. No one's putting us on game. That's why a lot of black celebrities, the ones that are still kind of attached to the hood, end up, getting in trouble for taxes or little shit like that. It fucks you over. And it's like, bro, like that's why I say it's a white man's game because they made it keep them up. You know what I'm saying? If you keep up, you can fine regardless of what the fuck or who the fuck you are, It's a game, bro. So you got to read, you got to listen to them fucking podcasts, you got to jump on them NPRs, you got to really get about it.
Facts. It's all about basically educating yourself. And that's what I wanted to get into, basically explaining to how you can just go do this yourself. You can go on the tube, you can teach yourself, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about educating yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I even starts, where it's like I wanted to explain where in a time where, you know what I'm saying, this is it. Like if you don't really get into it now, this gonna leave you behind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this
where it even starts.
Yeah. Because honestly, like even now, like crypto is the newest thing that's hit the world where people can still become wealthy off of it. It's not as when Bitcoin blew up, motherfuckers got rich. But like there's always those one-offs. There's still a platform where there are those one-offs that can get you rich. Stocks always had its ups and downs. It's always had its volatiles and all that shit like that. But like crypto is the newest thing that like there isn't a full grasp on it as far as like, you know, taxing and government, like everything is still being figured out. So it's essentially open. It's open field. Like it's fair play. So it's something that people can get into, and we don't get these type of things often. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something that just a regular like, yeah, real estate's a big deal and all that shit, but you can't just get into real estate. You know, you got to have capital. And even now, real estate's fucked up because of the COVID. You know what I mean?
But you see, I even covered that on there too. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Don't just, I had Robert Kiyosaki on there talking about oil. Like you know what I'm saying? It's so many different ways you can make money. It's not just, even if you don't want to just do the crypto or want to get in the stocks or with the trading aspect of crypto, it's still so much other stuff with DAOs and stuff with NFTs and just tokenizing anything. It's so much stuff, so many opportunities within that space. It's a joint called Helium I just found out about, where you basically you're mining by being like a phone tower, basically, or not a phone tower, but like a Wi-Fi port or like a phone port for their lines. That's what I'm saying. Whereas like it's so many different opportunities in this genre.
A lot of different ways of mining, a lot of fucking apps now that are diving into it. I got a couple on my damn phone. Speaking of, and what's crazy, I tell people about this shit. Like I'm always like, you know, I'm a reader. You know what I'm saying? I like to read. I like to do my research. I like to take some risks and not take some risks. But even like this background, I was telling people in the last few interviews and shit. So this is the Not Your Man's playing card. I made a series of Not Your Man's playing cards, and I made them as NFTs last year, like middle of the year last year when NFTs first introduced. And I was just like, let me just get ahead of the game. Let me try it. Let me learn about it. But this was me learning about it and making it so I know how to get it done and understand like the concept of it. And then fucking, I honestly, right after I made this, I think a month or two later, not Iggy Azalea, fucking Azalea Banks sold her like sex audio as an NFT. And I was like, what? But like people started blowing up, like a band sold their album as an NFT, you know, and now look at it. Now you like just from saying NFT now, I'm going to see like 30 fucking ads on Instagram and, you know, all over the place just from mentioning it. So it's, shit happens, bro. You know, the world is just going. It's going to go with or without you. You know, it's going to go.
Facts, yeah.
So, Reckless asked, did Jay-Z's 444 album inspire this album at all?
Nah. If for people who listen to me or know all my previous stuff, I just really be just talking about stuff that I'm going through in regular life and just make music based off of that. Like I'm not like I started off, I got a lot of stuff with features and stuff. Like I'll get into my bag rapping about rapping, but more so my regular stuff is just rapping about me or rapping about what I'm doing. So I don't really get inspired by nobody's stuff. I hear different type of beats. I even with the beats, I stay in my little lane.
Yeah.
I find my sound, you know what I'm saying, and stuff that I mess with and that I sound good on, and have fun on there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and it shows, because it's like, yo, if there's something, you know, it's hard for artists nowadays because a lot of artists don't know how to either decide whether they want to work the market or not. And that's part of the game. But like, if you're doing like you did this, I can tell this is just you having a good time. This is you vent. This is essentially your journal up until 2022 type shit of what was your peak interest. And it's a dope concept. And I feel like I wish a lot more artists could do shit like this, shit that just goes through their brain, like that they're just feeling, because that's why we lack originality for the most part, because they're too busy like, we got to rap about what's popular, and that's bitches.
I think that's what mess up people music or make, because this is how I think about it. Either you gotta stand out and be original, or you gotta be super elite at whatever lane you're trying to do. But some people, if you're trying to do both, if you're trying to be original and be super elite at that, then that's when you stand out. But if you're trying to sound like other people, it's always going to be somebody else who can do that better than you. But if you talking about something that other people can't talk about, and you original and you elite at delivering it, then that's where you stand out. That's how I feel about it. That's all the rappers I listen to is nobody who sound like them. You have to listen to them. Other people sound like them. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I think about it.
I mean, it's a real thing. Like that's part of the whole uniqueness. That's one of the things that people always wonder. Like they want to say, "Not your man's be hating" and all that stuff. Is like, nah, we just want to see. Like you want to make trap, that's cool, but I want to feel like I'm in your shoes when I listen to your trap. I don't want to feel like, oh, this is what every trap motherfucker raps about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not even explaining exactly what the details of what your trap was. Like, I want to hear you. I get what you're saying. Like, what was you doing when you were selling drugs? Not what the average person got.
It don't even have to be complex. Like, bro, if your trap is in a country that I'm not from, a city that I'm not from, tell me what fucking cereal what brands you was buying, something that sounds relatable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Something small, but it's there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Long Island, so if I drop a bar about, I'm gonna go take a little quick trip to Wantagh where all the rich white folk at, and then I'm gonna hit a Dollar Tree and all sorts, and I start talking about little details and like, I see boats out here. We got them weird ass puffer fish that aren't poisonous that you can eat. Motherfuckers gonna be like, he talking about Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nice. That's pieces of me. So it's like people just want to rap typical mainstream lines. It's corny, bro. It's super corny. It takes away from your originality. And it's like, it's nothing wrong to follow a type sound, but what you putting behind that sound has got to be you. And that's what's going to make you stick. Like, that's how you become a household name. It's just crazy.
Facts. I agree, man.
Yeah,
I agree. But that's, I feel like that's the filtering process. It's just the fact that everybody can make music nowadays. So it's a bigger, you know what I'm saying, pool of people where you got to filter through that. But the filter process, the cream rise to the top, you know what I'm saying?
But see, music has changed so much, because even now, I can't even even now, like I'm a big album person. Obviously, I fucking started a page based off it because I love music, but I'm a big album person. I like to listen to albums. I like to learn about people and all that shit. But like, even now, people are like, nah, I just put on a playlist. And it's like, bro, you have no attachment to a playlist. Maybe you'll catch a song like, oh, that's cool. Who is that? But you won't listen to their catalog. You got a playlist. It's curated for you. And I feel like that's more important nowadays than like getting invested in an artist. Like, this is one of the first generations where it shocks me, where people will go see someone live for one song. That used to be like a joke back in the day, when motherfuckers would like one-hit wonders would like open up or play a show, and you'd be like, yo, play the song, and then when it's done, you walk away. If they say we playing new shit, you walk away and you laugh like, you try to play some new shit, nobody care about that. But like now it's like a thing. Like, motherfuckers will blow up and headline a fucking quick tour with one song. It's crazy. It's a crazy world.
Yeah, man. That's the mainstream finesse Illuminati stuff. So I don't know. Yeah.
I believe
that's how I think about it.
Yeah.
But and also that's why they have all of those festivals and stuff. Most of the stuff is just festivals now. It's not even a lot of people where they're really going, or like the little club stuff. But when you go to a club, you could do 3 songs, $1,500, and you can go on tour off of that. Yeah. But it's still like, You know what I'm saying? You just going off of the tour for that one song. You have 3 other opening people. That's enough to fill a show. So that's worth the little $6 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, whatever they getting for those as many people they getting out. So it's all a finesse at the end of the day.
The money's there, but like, yo, man, these cats, you see them one-hit wonders now when they try to play a show and everybody's still like, yo, you can only play that. Or even now, I've been seeing a lot of like TikTok people and shit like that. Like, yo, bro, I'm so sick of this song, but I have no choice. Like, they're slaves to it now. Now that's all they're allowed to play. And it's just such a crazy world. It's like, bro, that's the world. Like, that's the way music works right now, bro. It's like, it's you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, like, I fuck with the way you're doing your thing, because you're doing your thing. Like, music is not your come up. Like, same here. I've been an artist since I was fucking like in my teens, bro. But music is just, I do that shit for fun. I'm not gonna make that a job for me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's a lot of work, and I'm not trying to keep up with the game that much, because I just love it. I don't want to lose my love for it. And that's why I fuck with the way you make music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of people, and I can put us in a box, like a same type of box, because we make what the fuck we want to make. Like, I want to rap about my fucking mental health stuff and some sad boy shit, because that's shit that I went through, and I feel like nobody talks to people about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. You want to rap about coin and all that extra shit that people should be fucking getting up on. That's what you're gonna do, and no one's gonna tell us otherwise. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's dope energy, and there's no, you know, there's no fake shit about it. We don't have to pretend to bullshit nobody. Like, you is what the fuck you're gonna talk about in person.
Facts. Nah, and that's the whole point of it. It's like, I think it's a waste of time just doing music just to do it if you're not really trying to have no purpose or get stuff off your chest or talk about what you want to talk about. If you're doing music for other people, you don't know what the next person like. It might be one person like this, one person like that, the other person like this. And so music is subjective at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Anybody can like anybody. It's all about just exposure and who's in whose face, and who basically got the odds to get in as many ears as possible so that people can able to make those decisions for themselves. But before that, it's subjective. People can like it or people cannot like it. But if you're doing it based on what other people think, you wasting your time. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna end up making all types of different songs that you're not even want to listen to. And I like to make stuff that I want to hear. All of my music I play in the car when I drive around and listen to. I can light a blunt, cut the lights down, put my music on and really enjoy my music. Like, that's what I do my stuff for. So I feel like that's what makes it better when you do this stuff for you, because you're going to get into your lane and find the best type of stuff that you able to make. And everybody got a different voice. Everybody got a different ideas. Everybody got a different sound. And once you get into your bag, you're going to be you. But if you don't even attempt to be you, you just gonna be the next, or you sound like this person, or you sound like the, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
No, it's crazy. It's shit though. But yo, real shit, man. Yo, I truly appreciate this. Appreciate you jumping over me and all that and going through this project. This is a dope fucking project, man. I hope people fucking listen to this, but I hope it really opens up some people's eyes. But also, one thing that I really hope is, on a hip hop level, I would love to talk coin and all that other shit with just fellow hip hoppers. Cause like, yo, imagine if a bunch of just underground hip hoppers, instead of fucking throwing all their money at some garbage ass Instagram promo fucking algorithm bullshit, came together and talked about like having a group to come up together even more type shit. That'd be fucking powerful, bro. That would fuck people up.
I seen the interview, the girl Raquel. The person was talking about that. I was about to even look at that jaw, like, yo, what's up? I'm about to see what's up. But yeah, it's definitely to look into it. Even for my stuff, I'm minting it on Solana. I'm just not sure as far as like the time frame, but I'm minting, or how many songs, but I'm minting some music on Solana for people. And I'm gonna do it that way. So, but yeah, people need to be more informed about that, because all it is Internet 3.0. You uploading your stuff on I was about to call them Shopify, Spotify, Apple Music. They giving us 0.00007 cent a stream. You know what I'm saying? We making music for fun on there. You put one of those on, get 1,000 streams or 1,000 buys on Web 3.0. That's actual money. You get what I'm saying? So, and then What you about to say, bro? My fault.
No. I'm saying like, which is crazy because it's like we getting bullshit for streams, but like something that's brand new that people don't even fully understand. We could throw a song up on OpenSea, and if the right person get eyes on it, or if someone who just wants to help us, I was like, let me cop that. They cop it once at whatever ether, whatever you putting into the ether at the time, and you just got that's like a million streams, just capital. You know what I'm saying? That's as if we got like millions of streams. It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy out here, man. But what do you say, my boy Showboat from Cleveland? Talks about stocks and crypto.
There you go.
I'm gonna check him out. Put his grammar here. I'm gonna look his John up.
Yeah. Yo, I definitely want to start hitting up the people who are like very informed that start like a fucking coalition, bro. Start our own goddamn labels and mainstream because the mainstream is fucking up.
Nah, right.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yo, again, I appreciate you. It's dope. Let everybody where to follow you. Hip hop talk, you know what I'm saying? The hip hop closer shit. Let people know. Oh, unmute. You gotta unmute.
Yo, y'all can follow me on Instagram at TTMDre. Yo, you can buy the merch for this tape. Neversellbitcoin.co, not .com.co. You can buy the merch for this tape. Check me out on YouTube. I'm gonna drop some videos for this stuff. Neversellbitcoin.co at TTMDre. That's pretty much it. And then this tape will be out probably tonight. It should be out tonight or tomorrow. It says it's out now, but I don't see it. So it should be out either at 12 o'clock or in the morning. So, but it's out basically.
It's probably out in like Japan and shit because of the time difference and whatnot.
Yeah, if y'all follow me on the gram, y'all gonna see me post it and talk about it when it's out. I'll see it when it's out. So, and when it's out, y'all, you know what I'm saying, blast that John. It's definitely a vibey John. If you like bars, I got bars for you. If you like concepts and staying on point, I got that type of stuff. I'm not swaying too much on each John. If you got one different sounds, you want upbeat, you want chill, I got everything for you. So check that John out.
Hey, no doubt, man. Yo, again, I appreciate you having us host this for you. This is always dope. I enjoy doing this type of shit. And for everybody who checked in, I appreciate y'all. Everything at notyourmans.com. I'm going to drop this hopefully by tomorrow, let people see it, but the project's going to be out. So go listen to that shit, stream it everywhere. In the description, I'm going to throw all his links and all that good stuff so y'all can support it, man. Support the underground, support music. I don't give a fuck how far people are from each other. We got the internet, so we're pretty much in each of each other's fucking hands. But either way, I'm signing us off. Y'all have a good time, man. I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. And you, I appreciate you, sir, man. You have a good one.
You too, bro. Be cool. We out here.